If you are having a hard time and you feel stuck, such as got way too much going on in the mind, I invite you to consider utilizing this tool. It's a tool from Martha Beck's Wayfinder Life Coach Training. I'm a Martha Beck Wayfinder Master Coach, and I just implemented this in my own life, and it has worked so well. So I wanted to share it with you today. It's called the Living Space Tool. The philosophy behind it is that our outer space is a reflection of our inner space and vice versa. So if you look around and you notice your living environment, how may your living environment currently reflect your inner space? For me, I have had a lot of life transitions going on right now, and I had all of these different stacks of books and compartmentalized areas of my life, and I was feeling very cluttered. I like openness, organization, and I was feeling weighted down by too much stuff. And when I couldn't get my thoughts to clear up, I decided to utilize the living space tool. I've shared about it on Medium. I'm going to share a link to the article that will give you free access down below. And I'm going to share the exercise portion of that article with you here today. So again, the philosophy behind this tool is that our outer space is a reflection of our inner space and vice versa. So if you're having a hard time, you have a stuck point in your inner space, you can consider modifying something in your outer space, your living space, and see how it impacts you in those stuck areas. So here's the exercise. First, bring awareness to your living environment. What do you notice? As you walk through your living space and you look around, how do you feel? Are there areas that you gravitate towards? Areas that contribute to stress? For the areas of least satisfaction, how would you like to feel? And what would it take to get you there? When considering that, as you're looking at that space, it's contributing to stress or unease, you think about one small change you can make in order to bring you closer to that desired state of being. When you consider that, then set the intention and execute. Make the change. And after you've made the change, reflect on how you feel. How does making that change to your external environment impact your internal environment? And how do those changes going on in your internal environment impact the way you want to change your external environment? I invite you to share down below what comes up for you, what you're noticing, your intentions, and then come back in a few days, weeks, months to reflect on how your internal and external environments impact one another. When I was doing this, I noticed I have resistance in one closet. Going through that closet will take a lot of emotional energy. I started with things that weren't so heavy. I got rid of a lot of clothes that don't align with the vision I see for myself in the future. I discarded very outdated books that I clung to just in case, which included textbooks from medicine that are very outdated. I got rid of a dental radiology textbook, which was created before we did digital radiographs. And as I observed why I clung on to those things, I knew I have had multiple career transitions, and I didn't have clarity on where I was going. So I held on all of those identities just in case. I had to ask myself, what are these emotional support textbooks doing for me? And one was like that big. So when I consider my next move, I thought, do I really need to bring this one with me? And I let that go. I noticed also in my apartment, I compartmentalize a lot of different books, the self-help books, the career books, the things that are heavy, my diplomas, they're actually at the bottom of a closet. So when you're looking at the space, consider, where are these things located? For me, my mind wasn't clear until I went through everything, including all the drawers and the closets. And what's still on my mind is the one closet I haven't gone through. And my approach to that closet, knowing it will be heavy, is to break it down. As someone who used to be all or nothing, this was quite a feat to get myself to pause, to be mindful that when I go into this closet, I'm going to be compassionate with myself. Go through one box at a time. And if it's not the time for me to let things go, then I'll honor that with curiosity, compassion, and non-judgment. I feel just thinking about it, how that does reflect where I am inside. So I hope that you enjoy and find meaning in this exercise, something different than sitting and stewing and trying to get our inner world all figured out. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to learn more about Martha Beck and her Wayfinder program, I will share those links down below as well. If you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe and share it with anyone else who may benefit. This channel is dedicated to helping you create a life true to you and provide you the sense of community so you know you are never alone.